for Whois. You can use it to do so many other sites. Let's go and do it on, let's say, Facebook. Let's see what Facebook will have. So Whois, and then say it could be www dot, you could just put the domain, it doesn't matter, facebook.com, and enter. Okay, not all informations are still available. Whois is a tool that will be going, should I say, extinction very soon. Some sites will show you that their information has been redacted. You can see client delete prohibited and all these kind of things. You're not going to be seeing so much information on it again. So very soon we'll be having Whois as a phased out tool. We've not gotten any new improvement or any new tool that would serve as a replacement for this. So you can see the different servers they have. You can see the different servers they have here for Facebook, and so on and so forth. That is for Whois. Now let's go a little bit further. I know a lot of people will know this. Zfisher. Zfisher. Zfisher is a tool that is used to clone or capture people's credentials. So let's open it. I believe someone wants to ask a question. I don't know about RDAP yet. I don't know about that. Maybe I will try and find out what it is, but most of the time we use this Whois tool. If we don't use it, we are using um we use Multigo. But the thing about Multigo, you know how the process is kind of stressful trying to open Multigo and then use it to start putting in all those details. But Whois is a direct command line you can easily use. You can use it in less than 30 seconds and get information immediately, unlike where you have to open it on or open the same where you can get the same information but with a longer process. So this is the Zfisher. Tool, and we are going to be using, let's say, Facebook. We're going for the traditional login page. We are using our local host. If you are using Cloudflare or a local expose, it means you are actually doing your attack on a target victim. You want to send it to a target victim, but we are doing it on ourselves. So we are going to be using our loopback IP address, which you can see here. So this is my link. I'm going to copy it and paste. I open my browser. Yes, NSLOOKUP. I don't use it, but I think that is also a good tool that can be used. NSLOOKUP should be a good tool to be used. So I'm pasting the link that I just copied, and I'm going to open a Facebook login page. Let's go back to the terminal. You can see an IP or address has already been gotten. You can see victim's IP has been found. Now let's capture the details of our victim. I'm going to use 12345 at, let's say, gmail.com, and we're going to be using cyberspace as our password. We log in, don't save. You can see that it has taken me to the original Facebook link. But let's check what is on our terminal. You can see the username, you can see the password. They have all been captured here. They have all been captured here. It works immediately. It works immediately. If you are doing it on an outsider, definitely has to be with permission, except you're a licensed ethical hacker. You can do this. If you're using any of those other two options, talking about Cloudflare or local expose, ensure your network is stable. Ensure for local expose, your target victim will use it within 15 minutes of creating your link. Within 15 minutes of creating your link. Cloudflare does not have a particular time that is given. It could be 15 minutes, it could be 20 minutes, it could be one day. Cloudflare does not give a particular time. It doesn't give a particular time, but ensure that you have a good network, a stable network that can be able to run it. Let's do our Zfisher again. I'm stopping it and we're going to run it again. So this is our Zfisher. We are going to be using, let's see something everyone should be familiar with. Let's say Netflix, or let's use our Google. Let's use Google, where we are going to be getting the login of Google, the old one, there's the new one. We see information in real time. So if you want the old login page, you want the new login page, let's use the new login page. We're testing it on ourselves, like I said, we're testing it on ourselves. So we are using localhost, which is 2, say no, and we've gotten our link. Let's copy our link and go back to our browser. I'll paste it right there, and you can see this is the Gmail login page. I can put in, let's say, any email, my choice, 12345 at gmail.com. Let's use cyberspace once again as our password. And you can see, even before going on, the IP address of our systems has already been gotten. This is our look back IP address because we are not doing a real attack. Now I'm going to sign in, not now. Now you can look here, it takes me to the original login page of Google, and on my terminal you can see once again the password, the account username or the email has been captured. It has been captured directly. If you have issues with Cloudflare, I know local expose is down, but Cloudflare is very network sensitive. If your network is not stable, it won't run. Sometimes you might have to create uh, an account on you might have to create an account on Cloudflare. You go to their platform, create an account. They can ask you for a token, either a token or an API key. Your API key is freely given, you don't need to pay for it. So you go there, you copy your API key, and you return back to paste it here. That is for Zfisher. Zfisher captures login credentials, passwords, usernames, emails. It can be used to capture all those credentials. Moving on to another tool. Moving on to another tool. Okay, Mr. Raphael, you can ask your question.
Okay, the last time, hi, good evening. I'm the one that kept asking you about using GitHub. Good evening. I've noticed Zfisher has an issue. Cloudflare does not work. Only local X host, if I'm not getting the name wrong. I think you understand what I'm talking about.
Let me explain this now. I've seen somebody already talking about Go Fish. I'm going to explain on that, but let me finish with this. Now, I've been opportune to use both Cloudflare and Expose and local expose. Local expose, I think they had a whole lot of issues and they were not able to host any site for a particular period of time. I don't know if they are still able to host. I've not used them in a while. Even visiting their website alone, you won't be able to go on to visit their website. But on your Cloudflare is sensitive and it is mainly used by all these um, tools. Is a major player or a major server when you are using all these tools. If you are using any of your tools, ensure that Cloudflare is something you are going to be familiar with if they ask you for an API key, a token, or whatever, because Cloudflare is much more stable as of now compared to local expose. Cloudflare is much more stable as of now. Local expose had issues, so I had to just leave them for a while. I have not gone back to them. So I still use my Cloudflare. Let's do a practical in the class. Let's do a live practical in the class of the two. Hopefully, let's see if local expose works. Local expose, you might also need to go and create an account on their website and get their API key. Let's do it on local expose on Cloudflare first, and then we'll do it on local expose. Let's see. Um, let's do it for Microsoft. If your network is not stable, then it won't work. Meaning you have to keep on trying it over and over again. You can see I am not able to generate the link because my network is unstable.
Yeah, that's the issue I was experiencing also.
Yes,
Sorry for
that's why I
that.
said your network has to be stable. Your network has to be stable. Cloudflare is a very sensitive um, server option. A lot of people had the same issue in class, and after a while they went back to it. Sometimes their server itself is down. Their server itself is down. You can see how many seconds ago we have already created an original link or a link that can be shared. I've already created a link. It just told me I couldn't generate, and I have now been able to generate. Now there are about like four different reasons why your Cloudflare might not work. One of them might be network issues, one of them might be your Cloudflare on your Kali is running on something else or something is making it operational. So you need to stop it. You can use the kill all command. You can use the kill all command for that, and then you can restart it. So you can see I'm going to copy this link. I'm going to copy this link and I'll paste it on the group on the charts. So somebody should click on it and they're going to see it in real time how we receive information. You can don't put in your original login, just put in your fake details and then we are going to see it here in real time. Now, someone talked about Go Fish. Yes, Go Fish is very important, but to be honest, I am scared of sharing that tool with the class because it is a very active tool that people can use, especially with Gmail. especially with Gmail. I don't want any issue whereby I teach and then we go out to use that tool wrongly. A lot of people don't joke with their emails. I'm certain about that. A lot of people don't joke with their emails. When you are using that GoFish tool, you are actively sending a message. There's a difference between spam on your email and a real um, message. There's a difference. Now, this GoFish does not make it a spam message. It sends it to your original mail, your mailbox, your inbox. So I don't want to have any issue where people would just easily do it and attacks can be done. But if anybody wants me to teach or anything, yes, I can have a different class for it. It's going to be free, nothing paid for. But I need to know that the people who will be getting the knowledge about this tool are people that I can easily trust on. Okay, you know this tool. I know that this person is not going to misuse it because I cannot vouch for everyone. I can't vouch for everyone. I don't know everybody individually, but the people who I can work with, I can tell, okay, this person is, even before I accept you to join and then learn in the class, I need to understand that, okay, this person to some certain level, I can trust that person to use that particular tool. So for now, Go Fishing, I just currently just kept it aside. So you can see on the anyone can go to the chat and click on the message, the link that was sent there. You're going to see on my Kali screen a real-time IP address to be sent, put in any fake details, and you're going to be seeing those details are going to be shown on the Zfisher Kali terminal live. It's going to be an immediate show. You can see an IP address has already shown up. Let's put in some details and see how it's going to be. I have my antivirus on and it's already telling me that that site has been flagged as a phishing site and it has been blocked. So those are uses of, you can see the uses of antivirus talking about that. Yes, because your antivirus is actively working for you. Google itself, Google Chrome itself is also working to defend you from phishing sites. Google Chrome itself. So it is not all the time that you see it. I can mask this website or this link and it won't show that. It won't show that. But I won't be doing that masking. I'll just show us how it can be used and that will be on it for masking. So this is the Z Fisher that you could use to do phishing attacks, both spear phishing and um, normal phishing attacks on people. Go fish, go fish. Let me just say that go fish can be used for spear phishing, easier to use for spear phishing because most of the time when we do normal phishing attacks, we are sending it directly to the victim, or we have to send it. If you are sending it to an email, those emails will be put in the spam folder. But go fishing can make you send it directly into the inbox. Let me copy this link and see if it could open on the, let's cancel this, on the browser here. You can see it's already telling me it is a phishing site and it needs to be blocked. So I can't go on with it. So let's stop this. All the information about that has been captured is saved on the Kali on the Zfisher folder. So you can go there, you can open it to check and see all the informations that you have captured. Now that is it for Z. Okay, we're talking about local expose. So we are going to be doing local expose. Let me cd back into Zfisher. We just finished using Cloudflare. Let's use Facebook. Let's use local expose, no ports. Hopefully their server is going to start and you can see it in real use. Hope I haven't forgotten my password. Okay, so you can see it's already asking me for a region if I want to change my region, which I'm not doing. So you can see local expose is working to a certain extent, but let's see how far it goes on. We're also going to be trying it on, you are getting a link, so let's try it. Let's copy the first link. I'm going to copy it and I'm pasting it on the chat so anyone can visit it. What you're going to be seeing first of all is going to be the local expose interface. So it's going to be telling you that local expose is hosting this site. Do you want to continue? And you can click on yes, you can continue and go on with the site. So that is it on local expose 2. Cloudflare and local expose is what we just used. So anyone can visit the site and you can see it in real time. I think let me go to the site right here. You can see the IP address has already shown. You can see the IP address has shown immediately. You can see what I am seeing. It's asking me if I want to go on to visit this site, and I am going to continue to visit it. And I am not being um, stopped by any phishing blocker or whatever. So I can put in any email once again, put in any password, login. We have 12345 as password, and you can see it here, both the password and the username, or the email rather. That is it for local expose using the Zfisher. So you can see both of them work now. So if you're having issue with your local expose, maybe they're asking for an API key or a token, go to their website and create an account with them. And that is it for Zfisher. We'll be moving on to Camfish. Camfish. Camfish is used to open cameras of people and see what they are doing in real time. It takes pictures and sends it to the attacker. So you can see once again we have Cloudflare. So like I was explaining, it is very important. It is very important to understand how Cloudflare will work. ngrok is a long process. Some of them, sometimes you might need to pay for you to host your site. So I usually use my Cloudflare tunnel to host my site. You can see we have festival wishing, we have YouTube link, live YouTube TV. We also have online meeting. Let's use two. Now on this YouTube video watch ID, if you go to the YouTube channel, let me try to open it here. Hope it will respond fast. Go to your YouTube channel and try to share one of their videos. Try to share one of their videos, and you'll see a link that will be shown to you. A link will be shown, and all you need to do is to copy the link after the equals to sign. After the equals to sign, trying to get a video for us to use. Let's get a video and use. So remember, click on share, and on the link you are going to see equals to towards the end. That is the ID. That is the ID. So I have copied mine and I am pasting it here. You can see starting my server already. Starting my server, and the link will be generated for me. Like I said, you can see that the service is down. So like I told you, Cloud Tunnel service, their server might be down, network issues might be there. Your own network issue, that's why they are saying turn hotspot on. So more like your connection to the internet is not perfectly running. You can see Cloudflare is already running. So you can use this command kill all Cloudflare to stop everything. So they are saying check your internet connection, and you can try running this to see the error. We are going to be doing it again. We're going to be doing it again, and this time let's see if we'll be able to generate a link. You can see means my network is not stable. That is what this is telling me. My network is not stable as of right now. So I might have to wait for some time before I can try it to use again. But what this tool does is that when you generate your link and you send it, the person is going to open a YouTube video. He's going to watch a YouTube video, but rather than just only watching a YouTube video, you can see the person in real time. It will be the person's camera will be activated, the location tool will also be activated, meaning you can see the person who is behind that screen, if it's a phone, if it's a TV that has a camera attached to it. And you also see the location where that person is connecting from. Let's try it once more to see if you can generate the link. If it doesn't generate, we are going to use another tool. Okay, we're going to use another tool, which is CamHacker. They do similar jobs. They do very similar jobs, and they can get picture information, pictorial information, location on a victim. We have Camfish, we have CamHacker, we also have CamExploit. There are so many tools. There are so many tools we can use. There are so many tools. If this doesn't work, while we are waiting, let's use our CamExploit. CD CamExploit. I'm going to put in my IP address for my system, but mainly CamExploits can be used for other different information. But mainly right now, the CamExploit has been programmed to do attacks on specific IP addresses. Meaning, if you want to connect to a camera, all you need to do is to get the IP address of that camera, the IP address of that phone, the IP address of that system, and put in the IP address right here, and you'll be able to connect to it directly. There are also tools we can use to get direct control of a camera, of a system, to use the system and all of that. So that is it. Talking of Camfish, CamExploit, CamHacker, there are so many of them. There are so many of them. There are so many. You can go out there and search. You can go out there and search. A lot of them are on GitHub. A lot of them are on GitHub. You can see I had to delete some of my tools today because of priority. Some of them were priority to me, some of them I would no longer use and all of that. I still have a lot that I'm going to be deleting. So let's go to masking our link. I created a link and it didn't work. It was showing phishing site detected. How do I mask that link? You can mask it using this mask switch. All you need to do is to paste your URL, your link here, paste your link here, and it will mask it for you. You'll be the one to type in how you want that link to be, and you generate it and you can send it to your victim. Let's go back to the CamHacker. You can see the CamHacker supposed to be launching already, but let's see. There's an update, but I will not be updating it now. Okay, this is perfect. Now you can see there are a whole lot of options that we have here. We have GIO, recharge, we have festival, we have live YouTube, we have online meeting. Let's use our live YouTube once again, which is 3. We paste our YouTube ID. Now hopefully we'll be getting a link created here. All right, you can see that my links have been created. My links have been created. So if I click on any of this link, let's use, you can see this ends with loclx.io. This last two, meaning they have incorporated local expose. Local expose has been incorporated into this CamHacker. You can see Cloudflare, which is the default we're using. And let's copy this, the third link. I'll go to the browser and paste this right there. Now you can see once again it's asking me if I want to go ahead to visit the site, and what will be waiting here for, you can see the information is quite much. The information is quite much. The IP address has been gotten, the IP type, the system, user operating system, the version, which browser I am using. You can see the location is not exactly this location because I am using a different um a different IP address from what has been shown there. Let's go back to the browser and you can see it shows you the YouTube video. It shows you the YouTube video, and anyone can actually click on this video to watch.
The Webb Space Telescope new look at the
But because we are using a VMware, we are not being asked to accept location or to accept camera settings because our Kali is not connected to that. But just without even asking to get the exact location, you can see it keeps on sending information over and over and over again. So if I get to move from where I am now to maybe in a 10-kilometer radius, the geolocation will change and I'll be able to track that geolocation. All you need to do is to copy this link and go to copy the longitude and latitude, and you go to your browser, or you can go to your Google Maps and paste it right there. It will give you the exact place. It will give you the exact place. So where mine is actually showing is not my original IP, is not my original location because I have masked it, so it is not showing. There are a whole lot of tools we can use. There are a whole lot of tools we can use. We are just mentioning a few that are here. Any questions? Any questions?